Hey, sucker, that's why Jean-Luc's a wallet, lost jaw logs and white timbers. And Shaka, I see who's on his army. Yeah, Shaka when all the walls fall. Ha 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 ha. But I don't know if Jean-Luc gets these lost jaw logs and white timber. They're falling again. Good night, Eladril, we love you. Dathan has left the planet. I put the cogs into the box and then I've got another load. After a while my arms will get tired and then this job will blow. But I could be replaced by a machine that does my work in half the time. But I don't know where I'd go, 'cause I prefer putting cogs into the box. Now I've got another load. Only just a few more hours and then I'm free to go. But I can't cease in questioning if I really have a home. It makes me sick to think of it, 'cause I prefer screen, placing blocks per hand, it's the hills extreme. Have you ever seen a Yo's expand? Grown and shown up with your demands, yeah. Everybody subscribe, Sean Hills is here to promote his bro live. Placing blocks all over the place, all powered by a vegan with jump boost and haste. Brother, I'll watch him let's play and Excavate with Joe, all the views I'll say it. Binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Stream it, fill in your gaps, check live feeds and load up HermitCraft. Watch it on any side screen, back it up to clone redstone machines just building. With dry concrete powder, wetting it down for a much smoother towel. 'Cause on this tube there's only one server, the whitelist is closed so don't inquire further. Neighboring players compete on their stores. HermitCrafters you love with improv rapport, you just binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Joe. Viewers, you better click subscribe because today we're building that hype. Comment, your praises don't fail. Sean Hills on a roll with HermitCraft details. Singing out loud the way it should be sung with the Nashville sound that you like for fun. You know it's live now like a HermitCrafter. Read the description, tweet about it after. The hour of the Hermit is nigh. Churning out videos y'all will like. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe. Go binge watch, 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 Joe. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and just let your mind flow downstream. Spread out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us. Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and tonight y'all are my live streaming audience here on the HermitCraft Season 7 server. Welcome to everyone in each chat. We are heading back to Cub fans after Hermits helping Hermits. Let's go ahead and make sure that we are not missing any alerts here. There is that Great Pyramid ahead of us. Okay, where is the live event chat thing? I should be better at this. Boom, boom, H-I-J-K-L. Yeah, there it is. Parkour is up here in this tier. And we're going to need to use the Parkour Ender Chest to restore all of our stuff that we got during... or that we got out for Hermits helping Hermits. Evening, Manty Gag and J Coffee Junkie. Evening, Lizzie Mac, Ivy Lena, B Mitzelplick. Welcome, Case Walker Space Talker. Welcome, Anna Banana Choco Pirate Blaze, Dahlia Renee here, Julia D. Glad you could be here, Victoria Corrigan as well. We are almost ready to go for this evening's stream. Just getting a few things locked down. Actually, we can. These are the boots that we are allowed to have. Okay, so we put all this away, put that away, and we're good. Now, I put a marker up to indicate where we needed to go, because I didn't want to get lost. So I put a green pane of glass on the door that we want when we go back up. So you see all these signs that say parkour access to lapis floor, parkour access, that sort of thing. I think we want one of these ones over here. Okay, so lapis floor maintenance. The actual parkour access you want, Joe. See, I put this sign here so I'd be able to find it. We have basically set up the stream. People are like, when are we going to get going? Good news, everybody. We're going there now.
$8:30 p.m. the usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam. Title tweet for water tank top and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the stream, and so I'll pause, fold in, and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before lay your head down and dream. I'll say that's us to y'all, Joe Hills from Tennessee. Folks asking when will my stream begin? After howdy, it's items and chest tools breaking. Pick us when proof while talking to you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. So I'll click crafting quick and real time enchant. Pick then I'll replace the books in a random chest with care. I'll tour my winery, I'm sure there's blocks somewhere. And then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush, chat swear. Not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin? Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode I've been working toward.
Consistently.
I can't edit without footage. No. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show.
So there you go. Welcome one and all to yet another stream here on the HermitCraft server. We can take down that setting up stream sign. We are, because of that Hermit's Help and Hermit stream earlier, we are only $18. Wait, no. Hold on. Yeah, that's how that works. We are only 18 away from the next face camera expansion. Math. Okay. So here's what we're going to do now. We're going to jump there. I'm going to jump here. Oh, I said we were going to jump there. We didn't. Do-do-do-do. 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 We do have a paperback writer parody, but paperback writer, except it's called Webcam Expander. Webcam Expander. Didn't I already do this jump though? No, this is the one that I was stuck on at the end of the night last night. I mean, I know that I can make it in theory. This is not one that I'm like worried. I'm not like, oh no, what if I never make this one? I know I can make this one. It's just the physical act of fully actualizing that knowledge that I'm kind of held up on at the moment. So let's try it over on this side, just to avoid getting too stale. See, it's one of those things like, if you're too close on this side, it's easy to clip it, to clip this post here. So you gotta be real precise, like, because if you're too far the other way, you're not gonna hit that, right? Last time I didn't remove the face camera for recording. Yeah, I think for this segment, what I was gonna do is I was going to use replay mod for it, although part of me is worried because that's like a huge hassle. But realistically, the thing is, if the camera is turned off, people don't tip, and this is also my job, so I kind of maybe should leave the face camera. I can't do a 3-hour or 2-hour stream where the face camera is off the whole time. That's financially unacceptable. So I'm having to spend other time on the back end doing this in replay mod. But it's fine. Okay, so I don't blame you. I like my face too. Okay, yeah, I know we can definitely make it. It's just a question of doing it. Okay, let's see what is going on here. Oh, I've got top chat on instead of live chat. Sorry, YouTube. 1 second. So, there's that. Okay. So. Oh, well. Cub did not sabotage this. This is functionally possible. Okay. Dang it. No, you can't set OBS. You can set OBS to only record certain audio tracks, but only recording certain video tracks is not possible with OBS Studio. And OBS Studio is the one that I need to use for a bunch of other features, so nope, not going to skip the level. That's such a bad suggestion, it's off topic, so that's a timeout. Skipping the level is no fun when you're practicing. The whole point is to get better. I am having a good day, Kian. Okay. YOLO Swag says, so excited to play this when the world download comes out. Awesome. It'll be fun. Okay. So, I think the actual trick here is just to hop and not sprint. Just to maybe shift out as far as I can. So I need to make sure that I'm in the right place here. Yeah, okay. Who played golf? Most presidents, a lot of Scottish people, Scrooge McDuck included. Golf is very popular in a lot of places. Okay, so I think... Okay, there we go. So we got there. How far out can we go here? This is the one. Okay. What? It didn't register the jump. I'm not really watching a lot of sports right now in general because I'm not sure about the ethics of how they tried to restart some of them. And so I'm just kind of taking a break from sports at the moment. So I don't have any active opinions about really anything going on in the sporting world. And that's frustrating too because there are a few places that are doing things that I'm like, oh, that's awesome, but it'd be great if you didn't do that in a pandemic. So it's like, I'm just going to ignore it. Okay. A little bit too far that way. See, just a little... See, I guess I can... Like, it feels boring to look down. I don't want to spend the whole episode looking down, but it theoretically would help. Well, see, a lot of these sports, even if this actual sporting event venue might or might not be safe, it's like the people who are traveling, who are training together, their families, like there's a lot of risks being taken there that are, in my opinion, extraneous during a pandemic. So I'm not going to encourage people. You know, I accept that to some degree people are going to do what they want to do, but I don't have to watch it. So, and that's kind of the same thing. If you don't like watching me do this, don't watch me do this. Because I know there's people who are like, you should just skip it. It's like, no. You're watching the wrong person's video if you want to watch somebody click skip on something like this. No, I don't have any hatred for iron trapdoors. This is... I'm just experiencing motion. This is fun for me. Yeah, how long is HermitCraft usually? Well, the HermitCraft we've got going now has been about 9 years, but we don't have a lot to compare it to, so it's hard to say, like, on the whole, how long HermitCraft is. Yeah, let's see. Hey, thank you very much to Barbara for tipping 6, who says, Golf stream was pretty fun. Thank you. That puts us 12 away from our next face camera expansion. Thank you, Barbara. Let's see. What percentage have you completed of this course? Well, the entrance of the course is over there. And so we have gone all the way around one side. So I think we're maybe... Since we've done like a U shape here, maybe we're a third of the way through. The undercover dork says, why slow mode with this few chatters? Because I don't know how many chatters there are at any given time, and I just leave it on. It stops one person from coming in and typing, like, just leaning on the L key and pressing enter. It makes a huge difference. But it should be set to, like, 3 seconds, right? Yes, it's the shortest slow mode you can. It's just enough that one person doesn't lean on the L button. Like, it's like, I get it. You like the song All-Star. You want to be that girl. But you know what? There's plenty of other ways to express your Smash Mouth-related desires for self-actualization, you know? Did I make the intro music? I wrote the lyrics. My brother actually does the arrangements and recordings. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. Okay. It's like there's a few things that can go wrong here. I can either jump too late, in which case I just fall. I can not let go of jump quick enough, which is what happened there, and so it auto-jumped me into the wall. I can miss the jump because I'm too far to the left. I can strike the wall because I'm too far to the right. Yeah, I have a sprint key. It's called pressing W twice. Dang it. I can fail to hold shift and overshoot it. So it's just a matter of kind of mastering all 4 elements of this jump. Okay, so now we're on this part, though. This part's a lot simpler. Because I don't have to sprint, I just have to get the hitbox right to not clip my shoulder there. This isn't a test of skill, it's a test of will. Yeah. It's seeing how many times I'm willing to roll the dice. Okay, so that time we made it there. So we need to jump here. Just plain, simple Joe Hills. Okay. Okay, so now... that one, you gotta really be ready to jump at the last second. Dang it, almost. Today's jumps are brought to you by Corralis's Pumpkin Pie. Corralis's Pumpkin Pie. Love your faces. Okay. How far am I? About arm's reach. Stephanie Wood rolling in here, tipping 32. Boom, that's going to knock out 2 face camera expansions evenly. Who says, my first face camera expansion, and it's a double. I hope you have time to take your daughter out to enjoy the nice weather. Yeah, it's been gorgeous here. We got out a ton this weekend. First face camera expansion, expand. Do-do-do-do-do. Numero dos. My face is getting bigger again. Also, welcome Jevin Raiders. La da da da. Hi. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And today we are on the HermitCraft server doing Cub Fans Parkour. We are on the 3rd level of Parkour. I've got the first 2 stars, got the Modern star, got the Jungle star. So here we are, jumping near, jumping far, strafing left, strafing right, all through day, all through night. But you know, the iron doors which I attempt to alight defy my expectations, my jumps. I scream in frustration, no. My will persists. I know. I will get it. Though Connor 2, tipping 10, thank you, who says, so you went for the par score on HHH and now you're going for parkour. That's correct. That puts us 10 away from the next face camera expansion and the entrance of the Jost. But yes, welcome all Jevin Raiders. Glad you could join us here tonight. If you are not into parkour, this might be the wrong night for you. Maybe go watch somebody else. I'm just going to warn you up front. Like, this is me. I'm not a professional parkour guy. Cub Fan added this parkour thing, and I was like, well, I did some parkour in HermitCraft Season 1. Let me give it a try again. It's only been 8 years, maybe. I'll be fine. I'm not fine. I'm wonderful. But I'm also terrible at parkour. We have brute forced our way through the first 2 levels of this, though. So I have a feeling I can brute force my way through this one. Also, thank you for the tip, Alice, who says, I'm expressing my Smash Mouth-related desire for self-actualization in your PayPal. Wonderful place to do it, Alice. That puts us 5 away from the next Face Camera expansion and the entrance of the Joust. Okay, so the factors that we have to balance while making this jump. We can't be too far to the right, or we clip our shoulder on that post. Can't be too far to the left, or we jump into empty space. Can't jump too early, or we end up with a face full of iron door. Can't jump too late, because we end up on the green floor, as you can see there. So we have 4 elements of this jump we have to balance perfectly. And there are a few other kind of side things to keep in mind. If I hold down the space bar, then I'll jump right off there. If I don't hit shift in time, I'll fall off the front from momentum. Now, this second jump is a little trickier. We don't need to sprint, but we do need to kind of jump out diagonally and then strafe over. Almost had it. Almost had it, but you got to jump straight corner to corner. Dahlia Tips 5, who says, Jost, that does indeed reset our abacus. And it means y'all have seen that money go straight to my head with each $20 milestone we hit. But now, like Jacob Marley, these chains I forged in life are about to begin pulling me down to the deep below. Enter the Joust. Bum, 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 bum. That's going to lower our Joe-pasty now to 90%. At this point, each additional face camera expansion will be accompanied by a corresponding reduction in Joe-pasty. So, there we go. Let's keep jumping. Y'all, let's jump. I'm jump. I'm jump. I'm jump. I'm on HermitCraft. Dunna, dunna. I jump. I jump. I jump. Hit spacebar fast. Jumping through Cuban135's Nether course. I got 2 stars. Maybe I'll get more. Making this jump requires a right strafe. I know my got a giant face. I jump, I jump, I jump. I missed the door. I jumped, I jumped, I jumped. I hit the floor. I need to hug the wall a bit more. Dang it, I'm missing these a lot. Wolf Amazing, yeah, that's what I did in Season 1. That's exactly the parkour I was talking about. So, yeah. This stream is on the chains, y'all. This stream is on the chains. Ghost Fox says it would be easier if you use the sprint key. Well, I've got the W key, and I'm going to use it. You know what? There were tales, possibly apocryphal, possibly true, about senior White House aides from the Clinton administration prying the W keys off keyboards before they left the White House and George W. Bush took over. And you know what? I like to think that they got those for us. Dang it. So that we could sprint a little bit further in Cuban135's parkour course. Sprint a little further. Jump a little faster. Strafe a little wider. Wider with some keys. Keys that were stolen by the White House aides who didn't have much to do except take them. Okay. So we're gonna just mix it up a little bit so that my muscles don't seize up from repetitive action. Yeah, see, this one I'm a lot more likely to be too far to the left. It's one of those things I tend to I tend to overcorrect to the left too much here. NJ says, I was just humming that jingle too. Well, good for you, NJ. Yeah, the W is for winner. And you won't be a winner if you use the lazy sprint key. When you do Cuban135's parkour course, are you going to double tap W? Or are you going to hit the control button? Okay. Dahlia says Joe has willpower to a fault. Yeah, that's basically it. This is an expose of what's wrong with me, really. This is an expression of why if I didn't know better I would be calling for help. Or wait, no, if I knew better, I would be calling for help. Stephanie Wood says, I wonder how Joe decides which songs to parody. Well, in terms of which ones will go on the albums, a lot of it comes down to what my brother and I can do well. Dang it. But for the stuff that I just do off the top of my head, it's whatever makes sense at the time. La, da, 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 da. So, like, we did that True Detective parody. I can't tell if it's a 3-gap or a 4-gap. But if it's a 3-gap, you can make it even without sprinting. The thing is, if it's a 3-gap, yeah, there is a drop of 1 block there. But I'm not good at making it to the end. So, hold on. If I am up 1 block... Oh, there's nowhere to test this in here. Wait, okay, I can just test it here. It's the same jump this way, basically. So you're saying if I don't sprint, if I just hit W space... I don't think that's true. I think I have to sprint to make the jump. Okay. And wait, what does this say? Thank you very much to Chloe for tipping 5, who says, been really enjoying your streams lately. You've definitely improved at Parkour over the last few days. Keep it up. Well, thank you, Chloe. That puts us 15 away from the next Face Gamer expansion. Thanks. Okay. What happens when an iron door meets an iron will? Iron trap doors, just for jumping on this course. Cub fan, put this in here. I don't think I've got actually a series of words that will fit this very well. Why would I start this? Should have sang something entirely different that would be better in this context. Ooh boy, I am floundering at the song. Da, 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 da. Da, da, na, na, na. Dun, 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 dun. Woo! Made it. Okay. What even is this? What? Okay, Cub. I'll bite. Okay, so I do that. And then, what do? I go to there, and then... what? No, this is terrible. No, I don't like this, Cub. This one is gonna be rough. Okay. So... let's see. Make sure that's the same. Okay, that's just the same alert. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, ho, let's Joe. Hey, ho, let's Joe. Okay, so this is there's a drop on this. So in theory, this shouldn't be that hard for me to. I haven't warmed up on these Neo jumps. Okay, we were just focusing on long jumps. So I'm warmed up enough on long jumps. I'm not gonna botch this every time, but the Neos, we did a lot of those a few days ago, but we didn't do any of those today yet. We are 1 jump closer to 3 stars, indeed. Okay. 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 Oh. My hair, I don't want to get caught in the chains. Okay. So. It seems like the way to do this one is to kind of go. Whoops. We gotta come from the back and strafe around. Oh, dang it. This is a short hop, which I don't love. The easiest way to get your hair not caught in the chains is to not have chains. Well, I'm sorry. Unlike you, these chains I forged in life because humanity was my business. So, okay. So, yeah. Do I wear these chains ironically? No, but price-wise, they were a steal. Dang it. Don't have chains or hair, the chat is now recommending. Well, I'm not going to do that. Oh, boy. This is my first Neo of the night, folks. We just got to get warmed up. Okay. Yeah, no way to jump to there. These chains were a gift. But they're actually made of steel. So. Almost. Yeah, don't tell me how to live, Christian Lechner. I do what I want. Okay. Now, from here... but that was close. Dang it. I'm jumping too late. See, the thing is, I feel like a real noob when I just fall straight down without jumping because I hit the jump button too late. But at the same time, if I never do that, I don't calibrate for pushing myself far enough. Hey, welcome, Nemesis Rising. Okay. So. Dang it. Hey, welcome, Metaton. I'm going to take these off because the problem is that they make too much noise. Yeah, unless I like hold very still and then my neck gets weird. Not good. Okay, drop a diss track. Yeah, well, I kind of did that a couple Super Bowls ago, and then it didn't go very well, so I kind of stopped. Turns out competing with the Super Bowl to drop a diss track. Well, also like, I know we're not supposed to talk about drama on HermitCraft or whatever, but, like, Mumbo had one job as a mole, and that was to let us know if the other team was doing anything that we needed to counter, and he is on that diss track, and he did not warn us that we needed to have our own diss track, and I'm still mad about that. I am still so mad. He is literally the worst mole ever. Like, I'm livid to this day. Like, all he had to say was, oh, hey, guys, the other team is making... Wait. Oh, hey guys, the other team is making a diss track. We should probably, you know, make our own diss track too. Or whatever. And it's like, oh my gosh. Like, instead I'm missing the Super Bowl trying to write a counter diss track and nobody will even record it with me because they're all watching the Super Bowl. Yeah, so I'm kind of done with diss tracks for now. Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Wait, how many jumps is... Oh, this is 2? Oh, come on, Cub. Yeah, I can make this. Nope. Yeah, I did that last jump on pure rant energy. Like, I'm glad Eli Beatmaker was able to make something nice with my verses, or whatever, but the other people's verses were unusable, and I worked really hard on writing those, and once again, during the Super Bowl, it's like, come on. Okay, wait. We did it. Yay! What is this? Okay, so there's glass. Is there slime on the floor? No. So I've got to jump to here, then cut around. Yeah, that's fine. Have you tried performing backflips? Dang it. A little bit too far to the left. What? We didn't have a war in HermitCraft 7? Yeah, I could probably do this in one fluid motion. Not, you know, well. Yeah, I think I need to go in with the angle from the beginning. This is a hard one. Am I missing any other piece here? I don't think there's anything. Oh, if there was a turf war, I must have been busy that day. I don't really remember that. Yeah, this is doable. I'm so close to hitting this. Quick reminder, we are 15 away from the next phase camera expansion, and I haven't posted the URL, have I? Tips are always appreciated at paypal.me/Joe Hills. Okay. Or via YouTube Super Chat. Small Tour says, I wonder if the Hermits would be down to play a game of Dungeons & Dragons 5e. The problem is, it's really hard to get the Hermits to sit down for a 4 or 5 hour game because of time zones and everybody being super busy. And it's hard to do a good D&D game in 2 hours. So, like, it's honestly, it's incredibly difficult to get everybody together to do something like Zed's Mini Golf. Like, which was only 90 minutes, but it was still, like, we have been trying to get that golf game together, like, for a year. We have been trying to get that golf thing together for a year, and we just got it done today. So, yeah, that's why we haven't done a D&D thing. I've been trying to get a D&D thing going, but it has not worked out. Okay. And the other thing is, D&D is really hard for, like, a drop-in stream because it's a continuous thing for the whole 4 hours. And so, like, it's not like Among Us where it's like, oh, I don't know what's going on this round. I'll just wait until the next round starts and then I'll figure it out. Like, enough of us know how to play. It's just, it's more of a scheduling, and it's hard to, it's not something that we can really, there's not a good audience for it, unfortunately. Because the streams are a bad fit because people join and leave the streams, and then they're like, what's going on? If you try and upload that to YouTube, YouTube penalizes you for doing certain things, like algorithm-wise. That's one of the reasons that a lot of people stopped doing UHCs on YouTube, because the UHCs were actually tanking our HermitCraft episodes in the algorithm. And so, like, uploading a 4-hour D&D game would do something similar. So, yeah. So basically, it's just like, there's a lot of reasons it hasn't worked. But, like, I'd still like to do it. Whoa. Okay. Proof of concept, we know we can get up there. I just didn't let go of space quick enough. Yeah, the YouTube algorithm does more to destroy people's creativity than, like, y'all have any idea about. It is miserable. That's one of the reasons that I try to be as minimally dependent on ad revenue as possible. So, like, when I did that Quinn Murphy episode and only, like, 5,000 people watched it, it didn't, like, I wasn't like, oh no, how am I going to feed my family this week? Because I have already kind of structured my channel so that ad revenue is not important to me for survival. But the thing is, you got to keep in mind, so after that episode came out, then the next episode, fewer people get shown that. Hey, looks like we just had some tips roll in. Thank you, Josh, for the 15. That puts us evenly at our next face camera expansion target. So here we go. It's time to expand. Choo. Do. And then we're going to lower the opacity now to 80%. And it looks like we also got a tip here from Fuzzbear for 5. Thank you, Fuzzbear, for that. That puts us 15 away from the next face camera expansion. And says, I only started watching your streams recently, but they've been a great way to spend my evenings. Thanks for the show. Hey, well, thanks for supporting the show, Fuzzbear. That's also a really fun name, BT Doubles. Is that what the kids say? BT Doubles? The doubles are for double jumps sprinting or something. I don't know. Okay. Almost. Yeah, see, the thing is, though, I'm gonna make the videos I want to make, but, like, you know, whatever. Okay. There we go. Made that jump. Let's see what we got here. We got a ladder. So we go up. Is there slime in the floor? There is slime in the floor. Okay, that's good. I was like, this seems a little bit impossible. But maybe not. Okay, so... Oh, okay. We don't... Oh, this is... You're killing me, Cub. We don't have to jump over this. We have to Neo around this. Oh, boy. At least this jump is easy enough. Okay, so... Dang it. Okay. Not quite. So what I think I need to do is come at this from a steeper angle here in the first place. Okay, so I had the angle, but I didn't have the arc right. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, so that's it. That's the jump. Now we have to strafe this way a little bit, but I mean, we're basically there. That is fine. Okay. Why'd I cover half the screen with the game? Yeah, I know. People really come here to see me, not to see the game. But I found that mixing it up, like, some people do want to see some of the game. So having half the screen be the game seems to be okay. But the face camera will get bigger every time we hit a $20 milestone, which we are currently 15 away from the next milestone there. So, you know, if you want to see less of the game, you are always welcome to tip via YouTube Super Chat or paypal.me/JoeHills. Okay, so let's try that jump again. I need to start from further back, I think. Yeah, see, so I need to jump earlier, but I still need the forward momentum. This is tight. Got caught on the shoulder on that pillar, but... Okay, so... I could feel it. I caught it just barely on the left there. I will make 5,000 jumps and I will make 5,000 more just to jump through Cub fans Nether themed all-star hermit parkour course. Hey, thank you very much to James for the 5. That's going to put us $10 away from that next face camera expansion. Okay, and don't spam there. Oscar or Juliet and 9 volt. Okay. So, do I read manga or watch anime at all? Well, when I was a kid, we called it Japanimation, and I watched Speed Racer. My parents liked Speed Racer a lot because they watched it when they were a kid. And my mom would talk about how all the kids at school watched Speed Racer, and they would pretend the bus was the powerful Mach 5 and stuff. More recently, I read, or no, I didn't read. I watched One Punch Man. That was good. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else. So not like a ton. I watched the first 2 seasons of School Rumble when I was in college. That was like 10 years ago. No, that was 16 years ago. I don't know, maybe 14 years ago. It was a while ago. One Punch! One Punch! Does Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series count as Japanimation? I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. Okay. Hero, bum 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 bum. La dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Da 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 da. Hey, let's see here. Is this the same alert? Yes. Okay. Have I seen Death Note? No, it seemed kind of morbid for my tastes. You know, if I want to watch a show about a creepy detective and a bunch of murders, I'll watch True Detective again. Which, you know, I can do. As an adult, I have that option. Why would I watch Death Note? Okay. Dang it, almost made it that time. The person who was timed out earlier, there's a rule against asking if you can ask questions, and similar meta questions like, if I ask this question, will you answer it? Will also cause you to be timed out. Also, if you ask about the rules, you get timed out so you have time to reread them. So the second time you were timed out, it was so you could go read the rules before you say something stupid that will get you banned. Sometimes I just ban people who ask about the rules after already being timed out for doing something, but I decided to be nice. Okay, so this one... Oh, come on, Cub. Is there a ladder? Yep, ladder. Okay. Killing me. Okay, and then this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drop, but it's 2.5 tall. Okay. Hey, Quailine tips 10 and says, thanks for the laughs. Thanks for supporting the show, Quailine. Viewers like you keep the show on the air. Because like I said, YouTube ad revenue and the algorithm are terrible. So y'all are great. Yay, Quailine. Here we go. It's time to expand. Joost. Do-do-do-do. We're going to lower that opacity now to 70%. Alrighty. Thank you, Quailine. And we are now $20 even away from the next face camera expansion, the most obnoxious face camera expansion, the one at 60% opacity. So, welcome, Gooseful. Okay. Dang it. This is going to be a hard one to... So this one is going to be a kind of a difficult one, partially because It's going to be easy to mess up this first jump, and then it's going to be easy to mess up this second jump. So what I need to do is I need to get good at getting up to here first, and then I need to get good at strafe grabbing this ladder in midair. Okay. Hey, Mr. Hardluck, thank you for the 5, who says, I watched a few Japanese cartoons when I was little and didn't have cable, then watched most of the ones that were featured on Toonami on Cartoon Network. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Hardluck, for the 5. That puts us 15 away from the next face camera expansion. Da, na, 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 na. Bum, bum. Ba, dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 kiddo. Dang it. This is going to be painful. I'm really wondering if maybe I need to be closer. See, if there was a block here stopping me from going overshooting it on that side, that would be great, because I need to not clip this. But I also need to jump, and I need to turn and strafe. Derek S. tips 20, who says, you had me at most obnoxious. Well, thank you, Derek S. That is indeed going to cause us to reach our next face camera expansion level. The #1 most obnoxious one of all time. Expand! Joe! Do-do-do-do. Lowering that opacity now to 60%. This is as bad as it gets, folks. The camera's going to keep getting easier to see through with each face camera expansion, but right now, it's covering the whole screen, and there's a lot of it. So everybody who's chipped at this point has helped make the camera more obnoxious. If you want to undo some of that damage, you can go ahead and tip. The next $20 milestone is 20 away. Yeah, the camera gets bigger to represent the money going straight to my head. So here we go. Dang it. Ooh. Any clue how much more time we got on Season 7? No! You all don't understand how unorganized HermitCraft is. We just kind of go with it. We'll know when it's time for the new season, because it's time for the new season. But we don't know in advance. We can't plan anything like that. That's not what we do. We do things when they make sense. Does it make sense to restart the season today, tonight, right now? No. Can I answer that question about tomorrow? I could guess it probably won't make sense tomorrow, but like, I would say, like, there is not a 0% chance HermitCraft Season 7 could end tomorrow. It's a very small chance, but it's not 0. We never know. And we never have any confidence about when we will know. We just make it up as we go. And we're good. We're improvisers. All of us are improvisers. Okay? Like, yeah, we do some stuff where we plan, like, a little bit here and there in advance. Like, we kind of know, like, hey, what are some things we want to do with the new blocks in Season 8? You know? Like, oh, yeah, it'd be cool to do some stuff with the copper blocks, right? I could tell you that. But, like, when? This is why we have endured so long. Other groups get fixated on planning everything and controlling everything, and we just don't care. We're just here to make fun stuff in whatever way makes sense at the time. And we'll know when it's time for Season 8, but we won't know in advance. So, yeah, don't stress out about this stuff. Stressing out about this stuff is what ruined our competition. Why do you want to be like our competition? Why don't you want to be like us? Just enjoy. But yeah, okay. Okay. So if we try to hug this more tightly, we got to stay toward the middle. Why is there Minecraft on my Joe Hill stream? Unsubscribed. Well, hey, if people keep tipping, the face camera keeps getting bigger. Dang it. Yeah, this is a particularly brutal one. I'm looking at this, and this does not play to any of my strengths or build very well off of any of the skills I've previously practiced. Like, some of these we got to before, I was like, well, I see how to do this immediately, and I know that the skills that Cub had me practice in the other courses are going to help. But this one is new, and new is dangerous. Okay. Yeah, Corellis' Among Us game has been 2 weeks away forever. Does that make it any worse? No. We just go with it. I cannot even see the vid. The vid is my face. This is the show! If you want to watch a different show, watch a different show. Or you can keep tipping. Every $20 milestone we hit, the camera will get larger. And eventually it'll be so big you can't see it. So, I mean, that's an option. PayPal.me/JoeHills. Oh, I got lost in the crowds. Dang it. Yeah, this is... So this one's all about starting from a dead stop. And I don't like that as much. Like, this is really not playing to my strengths. I like continuously jumping. And... Is this a... Oh, you're killing me. This is a red herring. This is a redstone herring here. I'm supposed to jump straight from here. I think. Maybe. Okay. Okay. Hey, thank you to Personal for the 20. That's going to put us $5 past our next face camera expansion. It's all downhill from here. Downhills. Expand. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Just. Do. Lowering the Joe Pasty now to 50%. I'm in full-on T. Joe Eckhillsberg mode here. So, thank you very much, Personal, for that. Has Cub done a red herring yet? I mean, this jump might be easier this way. Maybe not. Maybe not. But, like, playing to my own strengths, I feel like I'm more likely to hit this jump. If it is possible. Does anybody... So I know some of you guys are building these in creative mode or whatever and testing them alongside me. Have any of y'all built this one and figured out? So, once again, this is... For those of you who are building along at home to test these, this is 9 wide. We've got these half slab here, got these 2 trapdoors there. 2 trapdoors there. 2 high here. Ladder is even with the platform. You can catch a ladder that's behind you with shift, really. I did not know that. Hey, Christopher, thank you for the 5. That puts us 10 away from the next face camera expansion. Cub fan said there were some unintentional solutions. Okay. Llama Monster tips 5, who says parkour is hard. Well, thank you very much, Llama Monster. That puts us 5 away from the next face camera expansion. Okay. Okay. Yeah, don't come in here promoting other Minecrafters I don't know. Okay, yeah. That Beowulf, I've already timed you out twice. You're just banned now. That's how this goes. There's no max face cam. I am a single parent, and putting an upper limit on the amount of money I can make per stream would be very silly. I have learned that there is no limit to the amount of help that I need or that I should accept, because single parenting is hard normally. Single parenting during a pandemic, when you are cut off from the support of your parents and siblings that you would normally depend on, is even harder. So yeah, I'm not gonna put an artificial upper limit on the face cam. That's not wise of me. Like, you know what? I can't afford to be a proud person at this point. Like, that's just where we're at. Okay, I'm not sure. Has anybody done this in their own thing? I'm really thinking that this might not be possible from the angle I was trying. It felt like it might be possible, but Homebrand Fish Food says your keyboard clack is making the bird chirp. Lol. Nice. Yeah, pride cometh before the eviction. So Gracewinder is working on building his own model of this. Yeah, so if you want to work on your own model of this, I'm just going to kind of pan back and forth so you can look at it. Lurker Liddy says third person. Yeah, let's go ahead and try third person, because, yeah, we are at a point where this is not going well. Okay, so the third person camera here is not conducive. So the way these walls are, you can't really see the jump. Yeah, this is too flickery to do in third person. Because the glass here is just tighter than in a lot of the other jumps. Okay. Yeah, sorry about the third person on this one, y'all. Yeah, I'm not exactly Peter Parkour over here. Dang it. If only there were slime blocks. Yeah, I know. Okay, so if I start out as far as I can. Some of these cub designs... So that, like... You don't... Like, I think you need to sprint, but it turns out you don't. And I'm not sure... I think with this one you have to sprint. You know what I think I need to do? Is I think I need to focus on just hitting that wall and trying to shift grab the ladder. Somebody said that you can grab a ladder behind you with shift. What's up with the face cam? Oh, not enough people have tipped yet. We are $5 away from the next face camera expansion. But don't worry, it'll be normal soon, Libex. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to jump to the first one, I think. Gotta catch that ladder's hitbox, says Waffle Clan. Yeah. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a second while I stretch. And I saw the best thread. Okay, I gotta say, even though they're a terrible idea for merch, and you absolutely should not sell merch with other people's stuff on it, I love jokes that have mashups. Like, if you want to make a Star Wars Columbo mashup, please don't sell shirts with it. Don't, like, you can make jokes on Twitter or whatever, Tumblr, but, like, don't show up at a convention and be like, this is my brand. It's like, no, this is two other people's brands. But, oh my gosh, I found this thread full of tweets of Columbo basically being, like, in the Star Wars universe, and it is so good. Hey, thank you, Mr. Cheeks, for the 5, who says, expand and disappear your face. Here we go. Expand juice. Do. Lowering that opacity now to 42%. If you had a question about the opacity, it has been answered. Also, Shane Dopkins rolling in here with 20 says, this looks hard. Enjoy some monetary motivation. I will indeed. Here we go. Expand my face all over the place. Brrr. Lowering that opacity to a frigid 32%. But yeah, this tweet I just linked by It's Ben or Yatsuben on Twitter has some of the best Columbo Star Wars mashups that I have seen in a long time. Like, this brought me so much joy. I'm sharing this with you because this made me really happy. But like, there's one where he's like, so you're telling me you heard the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Huh. Now ain't that something? My nephew, he's a Jedi Padawan, and he tells me that's not a tale that a Jedi would tell you. So, gee, how do you hear it then? It's like, these tweets are so good. If you want to go see some funny, like, one of the things I want to do is I want to share joy. When I see something amusing that other people create, not everything has to be about me. Here is something funny that somebody else made. If you're too old for Star Wars or too young for Columbo, then I guess this is not for you. But I'm like right there in the proper age gap for that. Foogchug says, Joe, can we get a proper Joe Hills cooking stream? No, because one of the trade-offs I had to make when I was selecting this apartment was that the kitchen is not usable for... It's barely usable for cooking, but there's no way to film anything in there. But I was able to get a proper separate room for my actual streaming setup. One of the reasons we did so many streams in the kitchen before was because my streaming setup was in a closet, so if I wanted to, like, cut a pumpkin open, I didn't have room to do that in the closet. Since I'm in an actual room now, we'll be able to do stuff like the pumpkins and the craft streams. We'll just do them in here. But we can't do a proper cooking stream. Yeah, it's like a galley kitchen. I saw a bunch of people I know were tweeting this tiny kitchen on Discord, and like, oh my gosh, why would somebody have this? And I was like, oh no, that's my kitchen, except with modern appliances. This is the floor plan of my kitchen, except my kitchen is full of stuff that's like 30 or 40 years old, like that barely works. It's like, okay. Thanks, guys. I'm feeling real great about you mocking this tiny modern kitchen. But, yeah. The thing is, you know, I got this place to save money because I'm hoping to buy a place of my own in the future. But, you know, you got to build that down payment. So, because even with the FHA loan, you got to have at least 3.5% if you have a good credit rating. And if you don't have a great credit rating, you got to have 10. So, and I'm not even sure. I don't know that I qualify for the 3.5 because I haven't had any debt for so long that it's a whole thing. So I've got to find a way to take out a short-term small loan to start building my credit while I wait to be eligible for the FHA loan. So I'm going to be going to the bank about that. I was planning to go this week, but we had a bunch of issues with my plumbing because, once again, cheap apartment, that's the sort of thing that you have. So I decided not to schedule the bank thing until we see which of the 4 rooms that need plumbing work is going to be the one that ends up being a real problem. Because, like, you don't have this... You know, it's one of those things like, hey, so this sink had a leak, and then you fixed it, and then the other part of the sink started leaking, and also these other things need work. And it's like, at least I'm not out paying the plumber myself because it is an apartment, but it definitely hampers my ability to do work. That's one of the reasons I haven't, like, I keep saying, like, oh yeah, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to practice this stuff off camera. And it's like, well, no, I'm not, because I'm dealing with this stuff. Yay. So, yeah. Defoth says, I use a credit card for everything and just pay it off each month, so I have credit activity without taking on actual debt. Yeah, the thing is that they're not giving credit cards to recently unemployed people during the pandemic, and being recently self-employed is viewed the same way. They basically assume that I must be on unemployment or unemployable in some way. And I'm like, no, I have revenue streams. So I'm going to have to go to the actual bank or credit union or whatever and try to apply for, like, a small loan for, like, camera equipment or something. But on the plus side, that means, you know, we'll have camera equipment to do, like, pinball streams and stuff. Or more craft streams. Because, like, I got one extra webcam, and I kind of got it set up, but it's... To do, like, some of the stuff I want to do, you really need more angles than that. So, yeah. You know, maybe getting some proper lights for, you know, if I'm pointing a webcam at something, I might need lighting on it. So, yeah. Sakara10 says, I've been bombarded with credit card offerings and I'm unemployed. That's the thing is, I was bombarded with them too. I thought, oh, they keep offering me credit cards, they must want to give me one. But no, it's just apparently cheaper to mail them to everyone than to decide when to temporarily remove people from the list. They're just like, why would you think that you could get this? And I'm like, because you and 4 other companies all sent me these? And, you know, I'm like, can I send you proof of revenue? Like, I'm making money? And they're like, no. Just come back after the pandemic. And I'm like, what? So, yeah, it's terrible in a lot of ways. So, anyway. Yeah. I don't know how we got on this topic, but something about the kitchen. Oh, yeah. So, I assumed your bank would be able to issue you a card. I applied for one through my bank because that was what the mortgage officer I talked to recommended, and they were the only one that actually explained to me why they didn't issue the card. And they were like, come back when you have some income taxes filed with your new business. And I'm like, okay, well, that'll be April. So now it's April, but I'm stuck at home dealing with plumbers. So, yay. No one expects Estacion Ocho. Okay. Not the Border says, this is insanely hard. I don't see how anyone can even do this. Well, yeah, this is insanely hard. Thank you to Case Walker Tippin 10, who says everything but the kitchen sink. I appreciate it. That puts us 10 away from the next face camera expansion. Okay. Simple answer. Take over the banking system. Yeah, no, that's... I mean, if I had more money, opening a bank wouldn't be the craziest thing. Then I'd be full George Bailey, I guess, though. This old savings and loan. It's like, I just want to go on vacation to Europe. But old Mean Man Pod is going to stop me. Thank you, DNF Echo, for the 5. That puts us 5 away from the next face camera expansion. Housemaster says buy stock. That doesn't really meet my needs right now. I don't need stock. Like, so much of my life is actively a gamble. Like, trying to build this business and hoping that the choices I'm making to try and keep my child sheltered from coronavirus are gonna pay off. Like, I'm using my entire, like, imagine that you have a sanity pool of, like, risk taking, right? I cannot put savings into stocks right now, hoping that I don't lose it. Because I am taking so many other risks along so many other vectors that I need to know that if one of them goes wrong, I at least have the money that I've been saving toward this down payment that I can use as an emergency fund, right? I'm not completely risk averse, but I manage my risks, and that's not a good one to pile on. Anyway, Andrea, thank you for the 25. That's going to trigger 2 face camera expansions. Who says, hey, Joe, hope this helps with whatever you need. I appreciate you supporting the show, Andrea, and I'm sure it will expand. Just do-do-do-do. Lowering that Joe Pasty now to 24%. That was expansion number 1. Numero dos. Expand the Jost. Do-do-do-do. And lowering that Joe Pasty once more to 20%. Thank you very much, Andrea. Okay. So, let's see. Vidmaster7 says that's the one plus side of being in tremendous student loan debt is it does wonders for my credit score. Yeah, that's what makes me furious, is I paid off tens of thousands of dollars in educational debt. And they're like, yeah, but you made your last payment too long ago for it to count. And I'm like, if I could pay off all this money in a decade without missing any payments or anything, like, you think that, like, I don't know. That should count, maybe that's the sort of person I am forever. Maybe that doesn't get wiped off 2 years later, but no. Oh, I've never heard that name before. Well, that's spelled differently, though. I don't think that person's impersonating. I think that's just a similar name. Is that person impersonating someone? Okay, well, that's a ban then. Next problem. That's frustrating because they weren't doing anything wrong otherwise. But yeah, if that's causing confusion for the chat, then no, they didn't get away with it this time. They're gone. If it's upsetting the chat, I can't deal with it. So, oh well. Yeah. You gotta have your own identity. Oh well. This one might just be the one that beats me because it's not fun. So a lot of the other ones were really fun, even though they were hard to do. But, like, I don't know. This one just, it doesn't have any grace and fluidity to it. It's all about start and stop. And it's frustrating. Because, like, some of the other ones that were, like, that I spent, like, way more hours on, like, were way more enjoyable. Like, this is just, like, Like, I wouldn't be rage quitting. It's just like this is one where I'm like, I felt like with the other ones, it's like, well, even if I'm not making progress, I'm having fun. I'm enriching my life and the lives of others. But this one is like, is there a trick to this I'm missing? Or is this one just impossible with the WW? Like, have we just hit the wall where this one is impossible to break with hitting WW? Stand on the ladder. Stand at the bottom of the ladder and look up. It will make sense. I don't understand. It's technically speaking possible, but he sprints off the trapdoor, turns around to face the ladder, and then makes it up. Okay. So, the thing is, if it was actually possible to do it this way, which we haven't proven that it is, I would do this jump for like 10 hours and be fine with it. This jump is fun. This jump, like jumping from here to here to there, is there's no fluidity to it. Grace Winter says, I did manage to grab the ladder rung from the start once. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we're gonna just keep trying it from this one. I'm not gonna use these. These are dead to me. I'm done with these. But if we have to admit defeat, this might be the one that defeats me. But I'm not gonna skip it. We're gonna concede that Cub made a course that's too hard for us. We're gonna give him that win. Okay, see, that felt like I got past it. Otterman says, I tried this one for a while, but my wrist started hurting, so I stopped. Yeah. Yeah, this one's just, it's not my speed. You should try a momentum jump. Thing is, the way the glass is here, I really don't have a lot of room. Like, that feels like that might have been grabbable. Dang it. Okay. Yeah. Dang it. Does seem like you're grabbing it a bit. Yeah, like, if I'm grabbing it at all, that means I might be able to grab it totally. I don't know if Cub's going to be here tonight, because he was doing his stream earlier. Dang it. We can use that for getting back up when we do that, but... yeah, I feel like it hitched like I grabbed it. Like I got some feedback there. Theo Pashley says, hey, Joe, thanks for keeping me sane. You know, you're the one keeping you sane. I'm just providing you the tools to do it. You know, and obviously there's other people that could do the same. I'm not special. You are. And I'm proud of you for keeping your stuff together in this difficult time. Because I'm struggling, and I know a lot of other people are in our own ways. And I'm happy to help where I can, but I can't claim all the credit. If you are doing okay right now in this difficult time, it's you. Good job. Okay. Am I holding jump to climb? Yeah, I'm not catching it. Yeah. Dang it. Yeah, I feel like from this side is harder because I can't go as far back and cut the angle that I want to cut. But I feel like I was there. I just need to do the turn maybe. It's drifting past me here. Okay, I think we're going to take a hydration break here. Let me pull up who we need to thank for this stream. Shifting on the ladder helps a lot. Yeah, I'm trying, but... yeah, but my drink is empty, which I don't know if you can see that. So I am going to get a dry throat. In fact, I already started to, if I don't take a break and refill that drink. So we're going to put the hydration break sign up, and we're going to put on some music I wrote, performed by my brother Sean Hills, who is very, very, very talented. Where is that? I have too many sources in OBS now, which is fine, except for the not being able to find this. So, okay, let's go ahead and thank, let's see, we thanked this yesterday, so let's see, I don't think we have thanked Alex, so thank you, Alex, for supporting the show on Patreon. We are going to go ahead and play a song I wrote, performed by my brother Sean. Oh no, I clicked the wrong thing. I clicked the wrong thing in VLC. I've never clicked that before. So here's a song I wrote, performed by my brother Sean, called Hit the Merch Store. Be right back.
It's absurdity in RPG font. I got brahies behind creased cardboard, but you don't pull up chairs for humor, do you? You shouldn't miss this guy Cuthris. He shakes a stone as Light Eldritch, compelling you, the viewers, to hit the merch store. 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 Walnut's Grove is gone, which sucks for a druid. Plus mail is strong, but nuts wasn't to it. Sigils on the cave wall stabbed like daggers. She took wolf form and she howled aloud. She bit at Cuthris and she snapped her snout. And by her instincts led you to the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Rosie, she's shopped there before. All her grandkids get gifts from this store. Little halflings with their kingpins playing footloose. I've seen them picnic beneath the stars, wearing their bright dark magic scarves. It's a one-stop shop for birthdays at the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store.
Denard's a paladin, dragonborn, who treats everybody else with scorn. But you know that they all deserve it, don't you? He gains entitlement from bits, or so Jerry claims, so I guess it fits. And they both expect you all to hit the merch store.
Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Maybe there are gods beyond whose tendrils shift their waking pawns, but Jerry kinda seems like he has got this. Except the times when the phones light up and ideas arise, then outright erupt, and Jerry's gone, volcanic curse and Rothfuss. What now, Rothfuss? Come on, Rothfuss. Ignore Rothfuss. Gosh darn Rothfuss. Dang it, Rothfuss. My game, Rothfuss. Go home, Rothfuss.
Shut up,
Rothfuss. Flippin' Rothfuss. Let's not do this. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store.
I'm back. Welcome, everybody. We're going to turn off that hydration break sign, turn this back on. Jim Bobbity says, I always wondered why Joe Hills wore a hood until now. Please shower Joe Hills. Now I know it's because he doesn't shower and is greasy AF. Yeah, you know those plumbing problems I was talking about earlier? We don't really have hot water at the moment. And so I'm sorry that me not showering for very long today was inconvenient for you. I think I did an okay job of washing up anyway, but you know what? You know, it's like I come here to have fun and kind of, get away from some of those problems for a little bit, and I don't see why you gotta come in here and be a jerk about that, Jim Bobbity. That's not polite. I literally have been dealing with problems related to the plumbing in this apartment for a week now, and it's gonna eat the rest of this week too, okay? It has wrecked all of my plans for this week. And I'm not happy about it. And I just want to come in here and jump on a ladder. And you're going to come in here and like complain that I'm not clean enough for you. Like, go somewhere else. Like, what is wrong with you? Why? Do you know how hard everything is for everyone during this pandemic? It sucks right now for so many people in so many ways. And you know what? I'm trying to do my best anyway. And I don't see why you can't just be okay with that. Maybe my best isn't good enough for you, but you know what? Other people are doing their best on their streams. Go watch their streams. You don't need to be here. Okay. So let's go ahead and try and make this jump again. I am really thinking that this is... I was saying before the hydration break, I've given up on trying to make that because I can't make with the sprint. But, yeah. This might be possible. And I'm not sure the exact angle that would be possible. But, like... Okay. It seems like part of the problem I'm running into is I'm angling for the ladder. What I need to do is find the place over here that I need to hit. And target that. So I need to target this middle block. I need to target this middle block right here underneath that midline in the slab. See, I hit the shoulder there. That's no good. Still too far to the right. Okay. So, yeah, I think I'm going to have to, so we're going to try this for, it's 10:38 now. We're going to try this until 10:45, 7 minutes. If we don't hit it in 7 minutes, we're going to go ahead and go into full-on recording mode and record a concession speech here. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. Lyrics text is still up. Oh, thank you. Yeah, let's take that now. Okay. Cool. Yeah, if I jump, I have to fully commit to jumping to the middle. And I have to also fully commit to the swoosh around. Parkour concession speech. Yeah. I need, what is... ESP Gaming, thank you for the 20, who says, we're all just doing the best we can. Thanks for being the best Joe Hills you can be. Well, thank you, ESP Gaming, for supporting the show. That's going to put us evenly at our next face camera expansion target. So here we go. It's time to expand. Just do. And lower that Joe Pasty now to 16%. We are 20 even away for the next face camera. Whoops, that's not the right thing. I meant to copy and paste the PayPal link, not the Columbo Star Wars link again. Oh, the Columbo Star Wars thing is legitimately so funny. I love the Columbo Star Wars thing. So yeah, tips are also welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills. Cubfan135 created the parkour. He is the architect of this hell, and yep. We can call the concession speech today, Satan. See, I felt like I was in front of it there. Ah, caught my shoulder. Caught my shoulder. Okay. We can do this. We just also need to... Like, maybe I should wait to do the research of most famous concession speeches until after this is. If Ren made this, he'd be the barchitect. We got a tip on YouTube, Joe. It's the ESP Gaming one. I thought I read that. You might be behind. I totally read that and did the abacus and the expansion Dahlia. You might be behind. But you won't hear that for a minute or two, apparently. So, Raven Olson, thank you for the 10. That is going to put us 10 away from the next face camera expansion. Thank you very much. Okay. If Scar designed it, he would be the Scarchitect. Oh, this is the bad place. Dang it, I feel like I had it there. I didn't grab the ladder. Okay, here we go. While we do this one, we're gonna play my favorite song I wrote about the good place, a parody of... Okay, I'm gonna try and beat this until the song ends. It's a parody of Old Town Road about the good place I wrote, performed by my brother Sean and Badger Spinner.
Take my
Course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical. You're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical.
I've got the treatises by Kant, anything I want. Janet brought the chalk, are you listening or not? Writing on the board, your morals are quite poor. We deserve the good place, you just gotta pass this course now. Tell me feels kind of crummy, you should probably study. Tell me feels kind of crummy, you should probably study. Writing up my treatise, drinking almond sweets. Think I love my soulmate, she loves margaritas. My life is a quandary, we should do her laundry. We got some camaraderie, unlike Jason and Tahani. Tummy feels kind of crummy, you should probably study. Tummy feels kind of crummy, you should probably study. Yeah, you're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical. You're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical.
I like shrimp, like
Motherfucking shirt boss, spend my whole life living like a bad Janet jerkwad. Cheaty's got a habit, teleology and Kierkegaard, writing down Plato in my nightmarish clown heart. Mike can't guess that I'm truly bad. He can kiss my ash, I'm a full trash bag.
If I can ace this course to save my soul, I'm gonna try to get ethical.
Yeah, you're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical. You're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical.
Bortles, indeed. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna... Okay, Grace Winter says that says, I managed to catch the ladder again, Joe, so I know you can do it from the start. I hit the back wall and slide on it into the ladder, then hit shift. Okay, well, hey, Gracewinder, thank you for trying that in the creative world or whatever. This is theoretically possible, but I've hit my limit. I need to record an outro to this episode, I need to get the next episode out, and I can't do it from inside this parkour course. And this particular challenge, I'm just ill-suited to overcome. So, yeah. I think that we might keep practicing the parkour. We might try to be a 3-star hermit by the end of the season. But I just am not going to get it done this month. I got to finish these episodes, and editing this parkour stuff is very time consuming, and I got this plumbing stuff going on. Can I use my back on the ladder? Yeah, I haven't been able to. Like, this is unlike most of the things I've practiced in such a way that I'm not really building on skills I developed earlier in the course. And I need to be making forward progress on the entire thing. And if I'm not making forward progress on the whole thing, then I'm dead in the water. So, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and have to record a concession speech here. Okay. Let's see, is there a place that has a good angle of what this hole is here? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, let's turn off the face cam, start the recording. Okay. HermitCraft, Season 7, Episode 78, Segment Foxtrot, Take 1. And action. Well, folks, we seem to be at the end of the road here in Parkour. No, Take 2. There's a better name for this. It's like Cuban135's Nether course. Okay. Take 2. And action. Well, folks, I gotta say, Cuban135 has created my match here, and I have met it. This particular set of jumps does not play well with my playstyle or my skill set. I have tried repeatedly to jump from this iron trap door over here onto this ladder, and I can't do it. There have been a lot of jumps on this course where I spent like 2-3 hours, maybe even 4 on some of these jumps. But I was like, I could always tell the jump is possible. I just gotta be a little bit better. But I think that this might be one that I can't do with the double W sprint method. And so I'm going to have to throw in the towel. Unfortunately, if I look at my inventory, I didn't actually bring the towel. I emptied my inventory. I have a bunch of pumpkin pie from Corrales. But, that's okay. So for a little bit, we might just have to be okay with being 2-star hermits. Cub, I made it about a third of the way around your course here. We gotta, to get to the exit here, or the nearest exit, we're gonna have to go back a few holes. But we made it through a lot of these. And, we made it through all the ones I'm traversing now. But this is just too much. I hit my limit. And my limit is apparently about halfway down this wall. Which means I was basically, let's see, if the entrance is there, I guess I was about halfway through when I hit my limit. Yeah, on this one right here. Can I look? Dang it. This is such a weird window. Why can I not jump on that? Fine. Whatever. It's fine. Cub, you win. I'll be a 2-star hermit for a little longer, but I'm going to come back after practicing. Hopefully by the end of the season I can give this another run, but I cannot put my entire HermitCraft series on hold for this one parkour course. So let's go ahead and, you know what? We're going to head back to our base. We learned a lot. We got so much better at parkour from the beginning of this to the end of it. And, you know, I'm proud of myself, but I got to know when to shift gears. So away we go. Oh, no, I didn't put my elytra on. I also need to know when to put my elytra on. Time skip. Ugh. Stop recording. Face camera back on. Okay. I feel like for not doing any parkour for years, getting to the third course was still good. Beating the second course was still good. And I'm happy with it, but okay. Yeah. Leo the Leaf says, how much till the next expansion? We are 10 away from the next face camera expansion. But yeah, we got to get back and work on our build. We've got so much stuff to do. Where's the exit? Wait, was I 2/3 of the way around? Wait. Oh, you're killing me. I thought I was only halfway around, but wait, if the entrance is here. Hold on. If the entrance is here. No, this is not the entrance either. Where is the entrance to this thing? Oh my gosh, Cub. Wait. Okay, so here's the entrance. I'm going to get my elytra out. I want to see how far around I actually got. Hold on. So, did I get halfway? No, maybe not. Wait. Is this the one I was on? No, wait, I got past this. Got past that. So the one that we were actually on was here. Wait, we were here and we were like 80% there, man. Oh, hey, thanks for the raid, AC Gaming. I was recording. But yeah, I just can't do this jump. So, at least not in a reasonable amount of time. I'm sure if I practice I can do it, but like I got to get an episode out. And so we've got our jungle parkour and our modern parkour stars, and we can put them on display at the end of the episode. Yeah. Why am I not an affiliate? Because I read the contract. If you don't agree to the terms of a contract, don't sign it. It's that simple. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some gear. 1, 2, 3. Did I leave my axe? 4. Let's get our good helmet out too. Oh boy. Wait, no. Okay. Ouch. Can I sneak back in? I don't have... I've got to wake up early for the plumber tomorrow, so I can't be up late right now. So no. We're maxed out. We hit our limit. Like, realistically, if I could have maintained my forward momentum, but like that also means that we know that 80% of the course is beatable. No, I don't want to check out what the last few jumps are like. I want to experience them as part of my attempt. Also, why is my... Oh, yeah, I turned this down when I was in the parkour. Now we'll be able to see properly. But I haven't seen my base in, like, days, y'all. I need to go home. There it is. There's our model of the Ever Given block in the street of Joe Beralter. Yay. I forgot how terrible this entrance is. Let's just go back to the winery. T-Note says the plumber will be there between 8 and midnight. Yeah. 8 a.m. and midnight. Yeah. So, anyway, okay. Let's see here. So... boy. It has been... Thank y'all for hanging out with me this stream. Let's see what's going on here. It looks like my brother is back from his travels, so why don't we go ahead and raid him. If you enjoyed my music on the stream, that's all done by my brother Sean Hills, and he is streaming now at twitch.tv/TheSeanHills. I'll go ahead and copy that for the YouTube folks, since they won't go in the raid. He is doing Wheel of Songwriting. So, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Do-do-do-do.